Fire Games. It's Monday night. We haven't done playing The Division again, and fortunately, I'm not alone. I'm here with Steven from Chortle Games.
That's me. That's me. Where's the dance? Where's the... That's me.
Oh,
Steve from Troll Games. There's
there
my
you go.
dance. My dad dance. Am I a dad now?
Yes, you're a dad.
Cool.
And Dan is also here,
Hello.
watching the game.
Yeah, you're not going to hear much from me.
That's fine.
I feel like
All
all
right.
of these dances are
I was going
dad
to say, not
dances.
everybody applaud at once.
Yeah. So, oh, okay, that was a mission that Dan selected.
Hey, Alico.
Dan, do you need to go to Jefferson Plaza?
Nah, it auto-selected it for me. We can go wherever.
Gotcha. Steven, any preferences?
I just need a marksman rifle. So I think actually one of the invaded missions is the targeted loot for marksman rifles if we wanted to do that.
Let's do it. Which
I think
one?
it's, oh, it's not invaded. Never mind. It's air and space. But it is the daily for challenge missions, so we could do that.
Let's do it. That sounds great. All right.
Should have been
Fast traveling there.
this whole time. Okay, fast traveling to you. Just make sure that we play it on challenge.
Yeah, I selected challenge.
Okay. 1 second. While we wait at the door, I've got to post to the Discord and the stuff and the things. Okay.
Hey, Rose. All right. I want to make sure that we're selected for challenge because that would
It
really
says
suck.
that I must clear the invasion, so I'm not sure. Or someone must clear the invasion. It says challenge. It says daily mission on it, so we should be okay.
We can do it invaded. Oh,
I mean, I don't have. Well, I don't know. It said something about invaded. I don't know. We're
It
gonna find
was-
marksman rifles here either way. So.
it was invaded. But I think I've cleared it on invaded. So
Okay, then it's probably me that has not cleared it, but that's fine. I'll do it in my own time. All right.
it may be invaded. I can't tell. These guys look like they could be.
That's True Sons.
Yeah, you're right. They sometimes look fairly similar to Black Tusk from a distance. Oh my god!
All right, I'm on my way.
I got one-shotted. Downed by a freaking rocket. I've never had a
We're
pumpkin
coming.
spice Kit Kat Rose. I don't know how I feel about
Sounds
that.
disgusting.
It does.
Reviving you. Dan, cover me.
But hey, whatever. I'm not gonna,
What are you talking about, Alico?
Whoa. I just randomly
All right.
ducked and avoided a, rocket.
Artificer's up. Dan, if you want to keep your turret in there, it'll get buffed.
Let's see what this thing does to my shield. Can we take out that guy with the rocket launcher?
Right or
Guys?
left?
Yeah, there are two of them.
Okay.
I'll take out the one on the right, or try to.
Okay. All right, he's got 2 flags on him.
Oh yeah, you're flagging, guys.
I am. All right. That's not what I wanted to do.
Hey, look, a marksman rifle.
Which one is it?
I don't know.
Oh gosh. Oh goodness.
Oh wow, they're everywhere.
I'm going up to this vantage.
Sake or strawberry cheesecake? I think strawberry cheesecake would be good, Rose, but I don't know about the sake. I've only had sake once, and I was not a very big fan.
Got paint from that. I don't know if it was armor or weapon, but I don't see paints very often.
Yeah, I got one as well. I did get some targeted loot, so I will pass it on if it's one you want. It is a M44 carbine.
Keep it.
Wow.
I specifically need the SOCOM MK20 SSR, I think, because it's semi-automatic that has a long underbarrel attachment slot, and I need something that's semi-automatic.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna burn through ammo though. Goodness.
The semi-autos don't do as much damage either.
Like I said, not worried about dealing damage. I'm worried about marking things.
Hey, what'd you say it was? MKSR?
A SOCOM MK20 SSR, I think, is the full.
Okay, I'll look up for it.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, Artificer's up, Andrew. Good
Well,
God.
my shield just got destroyed. Unfortunately, I need more skill power to get its health up to where I want it. Right
Yeah.
now, it kind of gets melted. So any armor pieces with high skill power would be cool too.
Noted. Alico says...
Hunting M44
I'll pass on that.
with crappy talents.
Oh. Then I'll keep it. No, I don't want it.
I'm also looking for stuff with crit chance and crit damage, because I'm working on a critical hit build with the Diamondback.
Interesting.
It actually works pretty well, and it uses the sniper turret to kind of pick off enemies a little bit.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Have
not.
they made the sniper turret work?
Yeah, it's
Good.
it's not super accurate. Like, they have to be out in the open, but I'm okay with that.
Stand by for an Artificer, Andrew.
Okay, enemies
What's
are
up?
pulsed. Good God, I love the pulse. I'm telling you, if there was one skill in this game that I had to pick where it's like the skill that I talk about the most, it would be Spotter.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's so good, dude.
It's fine. It's just fine.
No, it's good.
It's fine.
If you can increase damage for your entire team by 20%, I mean, who wouldn't do that?
That's great, because I'm an all damage build, too.
Well, you're not increasing it for the entire team.
But you are, because with rare exception, there aren't that many good mask talents.
Oh yeah, there are.
No, there aren't.
There are. Absolutely are.
Like what?
I will have to look at it again. But there
Okay.
totally are.
Okay.
Because I've got builds that don't use spotters, so clearly there must be good.
Well, I know, but if there's specific stuff you need, don't use Spotter. But for people like Daniel, for example, runs a healing build. For Dan, I assume it would work too. It's especially really good for non-damage builds, because there are not very many good damage focused talents on the mask slot,
I'm just saying, anything
or
that
non-damage focused.
I don't consider using pulse with spotter very much increasing the damage of the team, because you're depending on your team to build around something you do, and that's
you're depending
optimal.
on your team. You're depending on your team to sacrifice one armor talent.
That's a lot in this game.
But
One
it's
armor
not.
talent
It's
goes a
it's.
long way.
But it's not if there isn't much going on in that slot. If you that's what I'm saying. If you have something that's better for your build in that slot, use it. Otherwise, go spotter.
Well, and that's probably why I don't see it as good, because every build I make uses all 6 very specifically. Alico, I don't know what you're talking about. Explain better, and then I can give you advice. You are not making sense, my dude.
If I wasn't streaming right now, I'd be looking through mask talents that I have and proving that there aren't very many good ones.
Well, it's not just those talents that can only appear on masks that are good. It's other things. Like, let's say I'm running a skill build and I need capacitive, but there are other talents on other armor pieces that are too good to waste capacitive on that armor piece.
Masks don't roll capacitive very often, if at all.
They can, pretty sure.
I don't think they can. I don't think I've ever seen a mask with capacitive.
That's just an example. There are talents that are universal to armor pieces, just like there are talents that are specific to armor pieces. So if the stuff I need for... Oh, God, this freaking blue guy. To the left, to the left.
Yep, got it.
Thank you. But, when making a build, sometimes... And again, this is to your point, if you've got nothing else, but I rarely have...
Well, I guess that's what I mean, is if you don't have anything that you specifically need for that slot, running spotter is really very low cost, and if you have one person in your team that runs Pulse,
right,
any version of Pulse other than the jammer, it works. Right. And then you get a free, or a very low-cost 20% damage increase.
Right, but until they added the technician, I wouldn't have considered that cost low. Because to say...
I went down because I forgot to heal myself.
How dare you. I'm coming. But to say your low cost is to take up one of your 2 skills... That's a pretty high cost.
Well, but that's the thing. Like, and maybe it's specific to the group I run with, but like I have been running Pulse in my tank build for a long time. Right. Greg tends to like the spotter drone, which also gives you Pulse, so it activates spotter.
Right.
So for us, and I mean, that doesn't seem like a very high cost to me. If you're not running a skill-focused build, you're not getting a ton of use out of your skills anyway. Why not put a Pulse in there if you can potentially increase your team's damage by 20%?
Right. Stowe, no, my brother's here, who happens to be a dad, which is why we called this Grinding with Dads. So... No, not grinding with my dad. Just my brother. Calm down.
Just your brother. No big
deal. So, right, and I agree with what you said, because Pulse, they seem to have designed it in this game for people that aren't running skill builds, but I just feel like they shortchanged it a lot to where Pulse on its own is not a skill worth running.
I do
and
agree.
It's unfair to expect. Yeah, it's unfair to expect people to run spotter just to make the skill work.
Right, but look at it this way, I guess. So, I'm running Pulse because I don't have anything better to do, and I have spotter. So essentially, I'm giving myself 20% damage, which in and of itself I think is worth it. And then if anyone else in my team is also running spotter, it's gravy.
Right. All I'm saying is that it's not always the best solution.
No, it absolutely is not the best
solution. But I guess I'm also just bitter towards it because, like, it doesn't seem like spotter, like the idea of it, fits with the state of the game right now. Because, like, with how many skills got buffed, Pulse really just feels like it got left behind. And
well, that's the reason I used to run the Banshee Pulse, because it was a pulse, but also had other utility. Just the problem with it is it doesn't work with the way I run. I found a hunting M44. You sure you don't want it?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure.
Um,
Stowe says, I thought I would meet my grandfather as Stephen is my father, but I have ended up meeting my uncle.
Hi.
Yeah. You know Stowe. You've probably met Stowe.
I've met Stowe.
He's a trip. He's great. We love you, Stowe. Have you confirmed whether or not the Artificer
Uh-oh.
gives you a full ballistic shield health?
I have not, because
Okay.
my shield has either been fully up or fully dead. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get it to take some damage. Is Artificer up behind me?
Yeah, it's next to me.
Okay.
A little bit closer, a little bit closer. Right.
Yep, full health.
Love it.
And all I have to do is pass through it.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Technician's one of the best things to happen in this game since launch.
Well, to you.
To the game.
I mean, it's good for the game in general, but it's really especially good for you as a player.
Oh, absolutely. But like it really helped the game because it added a class that it added a true support role that this game was kind of missing.
Yeah, I mean, Survivalist can function as support, but it's not true support.
Right. So Survivalist feels like it's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out with support. Like it's half support, half damage or a condition build. Like it just never felt like it was fully
committed. You needed the M700?
No, I've got plenty. What, Stowe? Austin says, I wish I had better timing with Wi-Fi and access to it. I'm sorry.
SRSA-1?
Kind of a pain. I'm actually using an SRSA-1. It's the perfect roll, so I probably don't need it, but thank you. Alico says, Steven, what are you doing this week? Not asking for a specific reason. Well, glad you asked. Because this weekend, we are doing Extra Life. That is a 24-hour live stream for charity. Yep. 24 hours of uninterrupted us.
That's a lot of you guys.
That's a lot of us.
Run, run, run! Oh, God. What time do you guys start?
7 p.m. Friday to 7 p.m. Saturday.
Nice. What games are you doing? Or is that yet to be announced? Or
we are talking a little bit about what we are playing. There's going to be some new stuff. There's going to be some old stuff. We talked about it a little bit, and we wanted to make this stream feel different
from the last one.
Well, just different from what we normally do. Because we were going to do a bunch of games that we play on the channel, but we both talked about it. We were just kind of like, why not make this feel like a special stream? In more than just the fact that it's 24 hours, let's do stuff we normally wouldn't do. So there's some old stuff in there. There's some new stuff. I don't know what we're talking about exactly yet, but Artificer's on me if you need to use it.
I don't, because it doesn't heal me. I need health specifically. Well, not anymore. I'm good now.
Gosh, this turret's so good.
Your Artificer build is very interesting. I'm actually working on an Artificer idea myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the secondary skill is going to be yet. I think it's going to be Chem Launcher, because I think it's going to be like a healer support.
Yeah. Also, hold on. Alico, in what world did you just hear me say that I had time to do a raid? I just told you I'm streaming for 24 hours this weekend. Not this weekend, Alico. It's going to be very hectic. And I'm probably not going to want to see a video game for at least a few days come Saturday evening.
You should stream Ring Fit Adventure.
Good night, Austin. I'm really considering getting it, and I will never... Actually,
dude, it's so good. Like I've
Jake
been.
and I talked about getting it and doing a let's play where one of us is the leg and one of us is the ring.
That would be hilarious.
I'm thinking about it.
No, I've been waking up like early every morning because I've been so excited to play it. I've been getting up at 6 every morning and playing it for like 20 or 30 minutes, which is enough to do like 2 missions.
Yeah.
It's super fun, and I get a nice sweat going on every time. And the ring tells me your sweat is shiny and beautiful.
That's kind of...
Yeah.
That's definitely Japan. Kind of gross, but definitely Japan.
Well, the ring has a lot of good one-lines, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm a glass cannon.
The enemy is really funny too. He's like a big buff bodybuilder dragon.
Yeah, like Globo Gym. Yeah.
Yeah. Rose, I haven't forgotten about you. I am excited about Halloween. We are all dressing up, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna be...
Anna and I are trying to figure out not only what our plans are, but what we're gonna dress up as.
Yeah, so we did a trunk or treat with the kids at one of the kids' schools, and we were responsible for bringing some trunk or treat stuff. So we ended up doing a whole sewer themed Ninja Turtles like game where they walk a plank across the sewer, and then they have to toss slices of pizza into a pizza pie for the turtles. And then they would get a prize from a pizza box, and the prizes were like skateboards and slime and other Ninja Turtle-y items.
Give me just a second. I just realized.
Dan's already in this room, so.
All right.
But no, Rose. We'll be setting up our game out on our front porch for all the trick or treaters. We'll all be dressing up, and
Artificer is up.
We'll be taking.
You're in range.
Awesome. I'm gonna hang in range too, just to see what it'll do for me here. I need a pulse off of that thing quick. Okay, it does not make the shield stay up for an infinite amount of time.
You can only do so much. It's got a
well, it actually, I
actually
don't think I got a single pulse off of it.
You were in range.
I know I was in range, but I don't think I got any pulses off of it.
Interesting. Alright, let me pick it up and then drop it over the other side. Alright, it's on the other side now. Also, where's the boss?
Not in the room yet. Oh, wait, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. Hey, watch this. Come on.
Where is the boss?
Oh, man. Half of those missed.
Oh, the gunner's so fun. I never get to use the gun.
Did they buff it? Because last I heard it was pretty bad.
It seems good. I don't know if they buffed it, but it seems pretty solid.
Wait, that was the whole mission?
That was the whole mission.
That was really quick. That felt really quick. Alico, if you're still here, let's talk about what you were talking about earlier. Just message me on Discord or something. This probably isn't the place to talk about that, because I'm having a hard time balancing everything.
Let's see. Oh, wait. I could use that SASG-12. SRSA-1. I'm so glad that they made all gear sets have slots for every slot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do some bounties.
Sounds good. Anybody want an F2000? I just got an F2000.
I think I'm good. Where is that gun? There it is. Nope, that's a SIG. Oh, so Steven, did I tell you I'm gonna go play Airsoft this weekend, and they're doing a So first off, I don't know. Did I send you a picture of my new gun?
Which gun is it?
Oh, the oh god, the saw.
Yeah.
So I got the saw, and that's the RPK. There it is, the SISG-12. And I got a new pistol, and so I'm gonna go this weekend to a special game. They're calling it Hell After Halloween, and it's basically gonna be 2 teams facing each other. Like, there are also gonna be like 18 people there that are gonna be zombies. And we're all gonna be spawned in, or we're all gonna start the game with no ammo, and we have to find ammo and scavenge it ourselves.
Interesting.
So the 2 teams are gonna be basically fighting for ammunition, while trying to fend off zombies. So it should be really fun. I'm pretty stoked.
Sounds fun. I'm sorry, Stowe, I can't give you my F2000. Get a PlayStation, then I can give you my F2000. Oh no,
Uh-oh.
Dan.
Dan. I just activated a bounty.
Right. Heck indeed, Stowe. So I've been playing Outer Worlds.
And?
I know I've talked to you about it a little bit, but... So... I need some water, that's what. Stowe, if you get a PS4, I will play as much Division with you as you want. But Outer Worlds, it's made by Obsidian, the guys that did the original Fallout games, Fallout New Vegas, Pillars of Eternity, stuff like that. So basically the people that have never made a bad RPG.
Nice.
And it's literally Firefly if it was a game. And I say literally because, like, it's uncanny how, well, I say uncanny. They definitely used Firefly as inspiration.
That's cool.
But it's really good. Like,
you know,
got a crew.
You know it's
ship.
coming to Switch, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I would recommend getting it on Switch.
I'll buy it on Switch. My threshold for what I'll buy on Switch is pretty low, actually.
Well, I'm just, like, I would just be wary of it because while the game is not enormous, like the maps are pretty small, it's a decently pretty game, and so I just would keep an ear out for how performance is.
Yeah, single player.
And plus, it is a shooter, and I don't know about you, but I have trouble with shooters on the Switch.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, single player games, I buy a lot more on the Switch than I do
Oh yeah,
multiplayer games, because I mean, you know, the Switch doesn't have very good multiplayer on it.
right.
And there's really nothing better than being able to lay in bed and play a video game.
Oh yeah,
Which
I
you can
understand that.
technically do with a PlayStation. If like you have your phone hooked up and stuff, because you know you can like remote play now.
Yeah, that's actually going to be one of the donation rewards.
What?
If
Where you
pay
guys have to
$15,
you have to
make us
remote play?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna be pied in the face again?
We have upped that. I think the current idea is to up that to a $50 reward.
Oh,
Just because that was a living hell being pied every few minutes. Oh, I'm so dead.
I have found a wonderful new bug in this game.
What is it?
Well, I pull out my shield and don't pull out my gun. So I stand there with finger guns pointed at people and do absolutely nothing.
That's amazing. Oh, but it doesn't shoot bullets out of your fingers?
Oh no,
That'd
it
be
doesn't.
pathetic.
It doesn't shoot bullets. I just literally am pointing at them, going, "Hey."
Maybe it's their way of being like, instead of shooting guns, you get to increase aggro through like finger guns.
You know, that is one. I have very few complaints about this game in general, like other than like, you know, state of the game type stuff. But I wish that I could aggro enemies.
Yeah. Well, you kind of could in the first one. They made it to where suppressors and
Yeah.
compensators affect
Yeah,
threat.
compensators affect the threat. That's what I'm saying. Like that's
Yeah.
unfortunately a
It's
downside.
a strange
I guess.
omission because, especially when they started this game with all attachments having an up and down side, you'd think that they would have made.
Yeah, they did. Well, I think they just didn't want to fool with the aggro system
That would make sense.
because it's complicated. Oh, see you later, Rose.
So the math problem reward, Stowe, I think we landed on $15. Stowe suggested we do a reward for a donation threshold that is Steven has to do a math problem live of your choosing.
Do you have to show your work?
Yeah, our thought is we're going to have like a whiteboard, and so I'm going to like put down the controller, and Jake's going to play, and in the background I'm going to be trying to figure out probably some algebraic equation to make me look like an idiot that Stowe selected behind Jake while he's playing video games.
Awesome.
Something like that. I think this is the wrong way, because I feel like I've taken this wrong turn before.
Well, how do we get down there?
I'm not sure.
Die, dear, die.
Yeah, Stowe is going to pay me to do his math homework. It's for a good
That's
cause. And there will be, and I'm not going to spoil anything here, but there will be stretch goals. Our goal is $500.
Are you literally gonna stretch?
No, I probably should though. With how long I'm going to have to be sitting in a chair.
I found
it's
it.
for the kids, Stowe.
I
It's
think.
for the kids.
Well, maybe. Yeah, I did. I found it.
Yeah. Oh. So when I say stretch goals, I mean like the way Kickstarter.
I know
offers
what a
things.
stretch goal is. I was making a dad joke.
Good Lord, you and your stupid freaking bulky shield got in the way, and I couldn't move. Just kill that guy and then try to get me if you can.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. But one of there will be stretch goals for exceeding our targeted goal of 500. I'm not going to say what they are or what it is more realistically, but it will be there.
Cool. I would
Awesome.
love to. I'd love to do something for Extra Life, but
Yeah.
it's where we're all at in our kind of stage of life. It's really tough for us to
Oh yeah,
commit to that.
totally understand. You can always just donate. ChortleGamesExtraLife.com. You can donate now.
We donated last year.
You did.
Don't worry, I'll donate something.
$50 to get me pied in the face.
I don't know. I think I want something a little bit juicier than that this year.
Okay. What do you want?
I don't know. I'll see what the options are.
See what's on the menu.
Yeah.
There's one that's probably going to be on the menu that I know for a fact you're going to pay for. So.
Cool. Can
I
you
don't
tell me
think
what
you're
it is?
disappointed. No, it's too good.
Okay. Great.
Well, we're hoping it's going to be on there. We have to have something for it.
Gotcha. So that's next weekend, or is it
That's this coming Friday.
This weekend. Okay, this weekend.
Yeah. That is good money, Austin. Stowe said he donated money last year for a Bonesaw impression. Who did the Bonesaw impression? Was it me or was it Jake? I feel like my Bonesaw is better than Jake's, personally. Andrew, hold on. Alright, Artificer's up.
Okay. I'll try to stay in it. All right, now I've got to push. Well, maybe I should probably back off.
Left side, left side.
Okay.
I'm trying to mark him. Oh, he's got an arm on him.
I wonder if you'll heal my shield when it's not deployed.
I think it has to be a skill that's in hand. Or, well, it has to be deployed or in hand. So, like, chem launcher, I don't think it buffs your chem launcher until you're aiming with the chem launcher. Like, with it in your hand.
You know what I missed from the first game? I was just thinking about this.
What?
The deployable barricade.
Yeah, I am shocked that we haven't gotten a a modification for the ballistic shield that is the deployable barricade. It just makes too much sense to not have it. Like, make it kind of like, remember the Maulers from Gears, where you could have their shield and then you could plant it? Do something like that.
Yeah. I think that'd be awesome. Alright, so... oh, that's actually a pretty decent piece of armor. Radius...
Oh, Stowe, you're gonna miss the extra life stream? Come on.
Hold on, I'm checking.
Extra life stream will be an anniversary for 1 whole year of me being there. Well, we look forward to it. Okay, Stowe, I guess that's just as good.
Alright, you want to pick another one?
Yeah, let's do it. But yeah, Outer Worlds is very good. The humor is great. Like, I've laughed so much at this game, and I didn't expect to. The different options are really cool. Like, I'm a smooth talking gunslinger, so obviously. And I've talked my way out of a lot of different quest lines where other people probably had to either get in a fight or choose A or B, whereas I was given a C or D that gave me the best of both options because I was able to talk myself out of certain things.
Nice.
Thomas said, well, Stowe says, if it helps, it's a Boy Scout camping trip, so there's service involved. Yeah, I guess that helps a little bit. But yeah, the game literally starts like and I've said this to basically everybody I know because it's just too funny. The way the game starts is you get pulled out of cryostasis to help save the rest of your colony because it was abandoned to just drift in space, and you get sent down to this planet to meet this captain named Captain Alex Hawthorne. He's a renowned gunslinger and captain of the ship the Unreliable. And once you land in your escape pod, the guy that saved you is in your ear, like he's on radio, and he's just like, all right, now where's Captain Alex Hawthorne? And this is where the gameplay literally begins. The rest of it was cutscene.
Oh,
and
Russ says no spoilers.
Okay. Fair enough. It just starts off really funny. And
You're right in the middle of a story, and then suddenly you have to stop in the middle of it.
I guess it's one of those where it's like, and now you have to play it for yourself. But I definitely recommend it. Russ, if you haven't played Outer Worlds yet, go play it. It's excellent. It very much feels like an RPG made in like the early 2010s, back before everything was overly concerned with like DLC roadmaps and longevity and microtransactions and whatnot. It's the definition of quality over quantity.
Russ says he's a good conversation derailer.
Stowe says, send Steven some of your math. If it's not hard, if it's hard, you don't want to do it. Yeah. I'll be doing people's homework for $15.
I'll make you do like a quadratic equation or.
Oh, I'm fully expecting to get an equation that's a math that I've never even done, because like I didn't take much
with like numbers and letters that you didn't know existed.
Exactly. Yeah.
And symbols. It'll look like Greek.
Funny enough, I did take Greek, so.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, in 3rd grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hostile supply convoy nearby.
I'm on fire.
Target near you. Incoming hostiles detected.
Where are they coming from? They're coming from behind us.
Typical. So is Dan just gone? Have we heard from Dan?
His power went out. I asked him if it was the squirrels. He's at war. Russ says he's definitely picking it up probably on PC.
So Russ, I don't know if you have this or not yet. And this is not spoilers for the game. This is just how I got Outer Worlds. Xbox Games Pass is a steal. It is literally you are stealing money from Microsoft.
But it's Xbox Games Pass on PC, correct?
Yes, correct. Xbox Games Pass for PC is apparently only $5 a month, but right now you can get a deal to where you get it for the first month for $1, and Outer Worlds is on there. So I've been playing Outer Worlds for $1. And there's a lot of games on there, like State of Decay 2. It's on there. I got to play it finally, and it's pretty fun.
I love State of Decay. The first one is probably my favorite zombie game. If it's not, it's definitely up there.
Yeah, Stowe, Outer Worlds is on Game Pass. Get it now. Go. What are you doing here? But yeah, State of Decay 2 is pretty good. It's a little buggy. It is co-op, but I don't have anyone to play it with, so.
Well, I don't have an Xbox, and I'm not planning on getting one.
Yeah. But no, Game Pass is well worth it.
I think
especially on PC.
we're not going to a place called the Southside Bitches, Russ. We're going to kill them.
I love the bounty names in this game. They're so stupid. All right.
Oh, but they're so screwed. Riot foam grenade.
I forgot you have this.
Yeah. Well, that's the other reason I decided to get rid of the Banshee Pulse, is I don't need 2 stuns.
Right. Yeah. Stowe, I'm playing on a Windows PC, if that's what you mean.
You don't
We
really
should
do a
try
lot
that
of
sometime.
gaming on a Mac.
Yeah.
I mean, you can. But I mean, even when I had a Mac, I had it boot camped.
Austin says, if your name is Thomas and you prefer Stowe, can you be called Stowham? And then Stowe said, call me Stowham and you won't have kneecaps by tomorrow. So that's a maybe.
A solid maybe.
Yeah. Definitely room for a yes.
Later, Russ. Don't forget to buy that game. I'm gonna be the really annoying guy that keeps reminding. I'm actually not worried about Russ and Greg and them getting it. I'm worried about Daniel picking it up
Yep.
before 10 a.m.
Stand by for Rocket
tomorrow.
Barrage. Here we go. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good.
Have a good night, Russ.
Bye, Russ.
I think he's already gone. I just got Invisible Hand. It's a named assault rifle.
Oh yeah. What is it? What's the special talent on it?
Close and personal. No, wait. Perfect Allegro.
Yeah. Which one's Allegro
15%
again?
per 15% rate of fire, so it's normally 10%.
Yeah. And you might be able to recalibrate that off. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm definitely keeping it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
I
SOCOM.
got a KSG. You want a KSG?
MK16.
It's the new shotgun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Sure. I guess then. I'll take it. Let's do bounties that will give me points towards Gunner so that I can actually max it out finally.
Yeah. One sec.
I'm pretty close to maxing it, and then I'm going to move on to the Technician.
There you go. I just dropped it. Stowe says, Steven, why should I complete projects for the settlements? Because you get blueprints and gear and stuff, and are you talking like early game or end game?
In game, don't bother. I mean,
Yeah.
with some exception. Steven, go ahead and activate the last bounty. I think we'll probably do one or two more, and then we'll call it. There's a gold bounty called Ford's Battalion.
Yep, I see it.
2 enemies, challenging. It's got a lot of good stuff. All right. Wow. Okay, it's right next to the safe house.
Stowe, you want to do projects to like upgrade the settlements, if I remember right. But like end game, probably shouldn't bother. There is the daily Shade Tech acquisition. That's one that gets you good stuff.
It can be useful, just don't waste electronics on it.
I love it when Jake makes a post for a stream that he hasn't been briefed on. So in Discord, I got a tag. At everyone, we are grinding in hashtag Division 2 with dads. Hashtag dadgrind.com with the link provided.
Did he really do that?
He did.
That's funny.
But like, he didn't do the dot because you can't include characters, like special characters in hashtags. So it was literally spelled out .com.
Awesome. I feel a little bad for that poor YouTuber, or maybe it's completely intentional. Maybe he knows exactly what he's doing, because
We're talking about it.
We are talking about it.
Marketing genius, that dad.
I guess so.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
This is I don't know that I've ever been in this tunnel.
Really?
Yeah. Am I even going the right way?
There's electronics down here, by the way.
I need those.
Potentially electronics.
Yeah, I got them. I don't know if this is even the right way.
It doesn't seem to be.
Maybe this direction?
So, like, I'm good at math, like arithmetic, but the moment it stops being just numbers is when you lose me.
I'm kind of in the same boat. The thing with me though is like, you know, I do a lot of math in my job.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
kind of like my whole job. But without Excel, I would be pretty lost. I could still get the job done, but it would take me like 10 times as long.
Right. There's guys, watch out.
I know. That's why I was moving up with shield raised and gun not deployed.
Back it up, back it up.
They're not even shooting at me.
Artificer's over here if you need a boost. You got your fix.
Thanks.
It should also reset duration on skills, but
It won't
doesn't
on...
have duration.
No,
right?
shield... No, instead of duration, I think it's active regeneration is the stat that it changes.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, duration does do something on the shield. I just can't remember what it is. But and obviously it isn't duration. Maybe it's health.
Well, no, because that should also scale on its own.
Yeah, it does, but I think maybe there are 2 health stats for the shield.
Interesting.
If I could find a pistol that was halfway good, I would consider
You need a
using
93R.
I would consider using the bulwark.
Yeah, you need a 93R for that.
It's just it's really tough for me to go the bulwark route because like being able to use a real gun is so good.
Oh yeah. It's this way. I see
How the
an
heck
open
do we
door.
get up there?
Yeah.
I see shots.
Oh! That sucked. Thank God for shock ammo. Stand by for our Artificer drone coming at you.
God, Chatterbox is so freaking good. I only reloaded once that entire time, and I never stopped firing.
Shock rounds? No. HV rounds. Okay, sure. Target's located.
Oh.
Watch out behind you. Stacked up behind you.
Yep. I'm going back for that loot.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
That's an enemy hive. The enemy just dropped a hive.
That means there's going to be a hunter here.
Oh! Hopefully not.
I would love if
Here's
they
a-
just randomly popped up in the world.
Yeah, me too.
I guess it would get old after a while,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it would be pretty cool.
Well, the original introduction of the hunters was the under. Well, no, it was survival. I think.
It was survival. It was definitely
Yeah.
survival.
And then they updated it to where they made it to where hunters could appear in underground.
In underground, yeah. I remember our first time making it to the dark zone in survival.
Oh yeah.
You remember I got my head lopped off by an axe?
Yep. And we were separated, and you were just like, just kill me by cutting my head off. And I was like literally? And you're like, yeah, my head is removed from my body. And I was like, oh, all right.
Yeah, because
And
at the
I died.
time we didn't know that that's what happened.
Right.
That's one of the
Later,
reasons. That's one of the reasons I like not getting things spoiled. Like it's just
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so great if you can, you know, experience it for the first time.
Definitely. Gosh, that was supposed to be a challenging bounty.
It was not challenging. All right, you want to do one more? Or you want to call it?
I'm fine with keeping it going.
Let's do one more. Nope.
I kind of want to get an ACS 12 and use that with this build. I bet it would not work. Like, I bet there's some kind of fine print that says that Motherly Love can't work with the ACS 12.
Why wouldn't
Oh,
it?
that'd be fun. Well, I have a shotgun called the Tsunami. It's an SASG 12. It's one of the clip-fed semi-automatic. It does not work with Motherly Love, even though there's nothing that says that it shouldn't. So there's probably like certain guns where they're like, we know this would be way too powerful, so we're gonna make it to where it doesn't work.
Here's another challenging one. I activated it.
Stowe says, Steven, I got heavy hunter distortion, but I couldn't find the hunter, and I was sad. Where was it? Because that happens around the world, but there are a bunch of... Obviously, some of them are just hard to find. Evan and I were the first to find among the first to find out the Washington Monument Hunters. It was pretty cool.
I still haven't completed all the hunters. Maybe that's what we could do next week.
Yeah.
Because I want to get all those done. I also need to finish getting the exotics.
Yep.
I don't have Liberty currently. I don't have Pestilence currently.
Gosh, I had so many copies of Liberty. Or at least I tried to... I'd made so many copies of Liberty is a better way to put it.
Nearby hostage situation detected.
Stowe, I really wish you had a PlayStation. I would walk through these hunter kills with you. Me and Jeremy, we all three of us playing this game, we'd have a ball. It'd be great. Oh.
Right here.
Hive's up. Alright, recalling everything. I've told you about how you can recall the hive while standing next to it, right?
Oh, you can pick it up?
Yeah, look at this. Watch. Alright, I put the hive down. I'm next to it. Pick it up. Put it down.
That's cool. I'm glad they added that.
They made it to where the hive is charge based now.
Yeah.
So its cooldown is based on charges. So you could burn up all... Oh gosh, here they come. You could burn up all the charges and let it regen for a few seconds to get to like 4 charges, but you could still drop it again.
That's cool.
Yeah, they really improved the hive. I'm very impressed.
There's where we need to go. There's a garage down here.
Okay.
There should be a collectible right where I'm standing.
I must already have it. Maybe it's above us or below us. I don't know.
Or maybe it... I've had to recollect collectibles so many times.
Yeah. G36 enhanced. Jinkies. Thank you for laughing at that. Alright, don't engage.
Just pulsing.
Alright.
8 threats. Grenade out.
Go.
Boy, those grenades are a great way to start a fight.
Yep. Grenadier top left. Oof, I got a rocket.
I'm working on one of the... he ran.
Barrage out. This guy's elusive. They are healing a ton.
Oh,
yes,
come
Stowe,
on.
I have fought the sewer people.
I'm down. There's one guy up here with me. I'm right next to him.
Got him. Running.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, I managed to recall my turret before they could kill it. Watch our sides. While I wait for the turret to get back, there's the artificer.
Alright, 2 coming around. I'm going for him. One of them's the
One of
boss.
them's the boss.
Oh god, I'm about to... Oh, god.
Healing.
Your artificer's down.
Yeah, I recalled it.
Oh, okay.
I'm putting it back down over here so I can get my turret. Alright, it's back up. I'm gonna try to mark this last guy again. Come on, pop up. got red and blue. Trying to get white on him. Alright, full flag.
Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
Alright.
Yeah, the sewer guy boss, the one with the chainsaw or whatever, he scared the ever-living crap out of me the first time I saw him.
Oh, yeah.
It was great.
Alright. Oh, I need to delete some stuff because my backpack's full for the first time in forever.
That must be a nice problem to have. Or I worded that terribly. I wish I had that. My backpack is always full.
I keep a lot of stuff in my stash.
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight. But we will be back to do this hopefully next week. So,
I enjoy this a lot. I'm
yeah,
so glad
yeah.
This game is playable again.
Yeah, so we'll do it again soon. Hopefully Dan will actually be able to stick with us next week, and we may have other people from my crew. So if you're watching this after the fact or whatever, check out Chortle's stream this weekend. You said Friday, what time?
Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time to 7 p.m. Saturday Central Time. You can donate now. Just go to chortlegamesextralife.com. That's all one word. Obviously, it's a URL. Thanks. We will be streaming 24 hours, mostly video games, a little bit of other things. There's going to be some surprises. It's going to be a good time. Pop in whenever you can. It's for a good cause. We're raising money to support Larry Batson Children's Hospital. It's a local hospital for children here in Mississippi. Last year we were able to raise $501, I believe. We are targeting $500 again this year, with the hopes to exceed that a little bit.
Cool. Well, yeah. Well, I'll
Later
definitely be trying to watch that as I'm able. So, anyway, thank you everybody for watching. We'll be back here at Friendly Fire Games. We'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be playing some Realm Royale, and then again, we're off Thursday, and then I think Saturday we may play Rainbow Six Siege if everybody in the crew bought it. We'll find out. Otherwise, someone, Daniel cough cough, is going to end up paying 80% more for it. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. We'll catch you later.